Hello Darts Nuts, welcome to Darts Review channel. In this video I'm reviewing the new Target Bradley Brooks Gen 1 darts, so let's check them out. So I'm reviewing the 23 gram version, the 90% tungsten. They're also in 21 gram in steel tip and 18 gram in soft tip, and the retail for £43.95. So once again they come in the cardboard packaging and it says Bam Bam on there. I don't know why he's called Bam Bam. Maybe he likes the Flintstones. And inside you got a foam insert holding the darts in place, and underneath you got the little Target pamphlet with weight guarantee, and they come supplied with some orange short Pro Grip stems and the Pro Ultra Bam Bam number 2 standard shape flights. So the dart's fitted with a silver point. It's quite a sleek long dart. You got the tapered front there, kind of a similar style to the old Barneys, but maybe a little bit sleeker and longer. And it's a kind of a very thin ring grip on the front. I think it's like double sets of thin rings with fairly deep curved grooves. Around the middle you've got a very fine nano style grip with a smooth section and then some more fine ring grip. And on the rear I think it's the same as the front, but the grooves don't look as deep, so it's a little bit more grippy than it looks. And as you can see, it's got the black PVD coating. I'll show you a close-up just now, and it's fitted with the orange Pro Grip short stems and these quite nice Bam Bam number 2 standard shape flights. So as you can see, it's got a tapered front section, very thin rings and fairly deep curved grooves in between, and obviously it's got the black PVD coating. And then as you get to the middle you've got a very fine, well, I wouldn't really call it a ring grip, it's more like a fine groove grip, but more like a nano or micro style grip. And that's on two sides of a smooth section that has the Target logo, so the middle section is fairly low level grip. And then on the rear it's got, I think, which are the same thin rings but slightly smaller and narrower grooves. Yeah, they're definitely wider on the front, but I think the front section, looking at that, is probably the grippiest part. But there you go, quite a sleek looking dart overall. So that's the super close look at the Target Bradley Brooks darts. The dart's fitted with a silver 25mm point. There's a small smooth section at the very front of 1.6mm. Then you've got this double thin ring grip with fairly deep grooves in between. That's 20.5mm. Then you've got a flat kind of micro style grip, 6.1mm, a smooth section with the logo, 6.8mm, some more of the kind of a flat micro grip, 6.1mm. On the rear, kind of similar to the front, a thin ring grip, that's 11.5mm, a smooth section on the end of 1.4mm, length 54mm, width 6.4mm. 23.05 grams, 23.1 grams, and 23.11 grams. Full setup 24.59 grams. Here's the balance with nothing attached and with the supplied setup. And this is the balance with medium in between short nylon stems and standard flights. So we've got a bit of a mix of levels here. The middle section quite a low grip, the rear section just about medium, and the front section the grippiest at 6.5. treble 5 champion. Is that one sneaked in? Yes! I don't know, I managed to get it over the other dart, but I did. I'll take that. Anyway, as normal, I'm not a big fan of long barrels, but I keep always saying that, but where are they? Just a second. The darts that I've used a lot of, and many people have asked me which darts I'm using all the time, it's the Target Sprint. And when I compare the actual length of the barrel, it's only a little bit shorter than them. So it does go to show you that some long barrels do work for me. I don't know why them Target Sprints have always been alright, but they have. I think it's mainly also down to the grip. I've always liked the grip on them. But anyway, these are a long dart, like I said, but I'm gripping it maybe just above the taper just a little bit, so not quite where it goes dead thin. And the front section of grip feels really nice. It's not massively grippy, but certainly more grippy than the Lorby darts that I reviewed. And I think it's definitely more grippy than the rest of the barrel at that front. But when you look at the picture of Bradley Brooks' throw, I think he's one of them people that do spread his fingers along. Now, when I try that, it actually, I don't know if it's because I've had wrist injuries, but I actually find it quite uncomfortable. So, not for me, but you will find a lot of people who like long darts do tend to do that. All over the place on that one. But if you're into your long barrels and you're a front gripper, I would say you got the best part of the barrel for grip there. Typical. Didn't even look as if it was going anywhere near the treble that. I thought it was going into the 18s or worse. So what happened, I don't know. So I'm right on the smooth section in the middle now. Good. Again, because they're a long dart, I think it's definitely better when they've got the short stems on. I think they'd be fishtailing like crazy for me if they had the longer stems on. But the middle section, probably the best for the balance, but there's just no grip there. Don't believe it, got another treble from the middle. They're definitely flying a bit smoother from the middle though. I think it's just down to the fact that I'm around the balance point. One thing I am noticing though, the odd one seems to spin quite a bit, so probably just the way I'm holding it. But although I wouldn't say it's bad for a middle gripper, and certainly nice balance there. If you need grip, there's just not enough grip there. First and last one, actually not too bad. That second one, it just went all over the place. Well, that rear section, like I said, definitely not as grippy as the front, but maybe still enough there for most people. What I'm finding is that grip on the front, sometimes it's just catching my nails, so it just, I think it's just down to the way how I hold it when I'm from the front. But I suppose if you're a natural rear gripper and you're spreading your fingers along, you must have to release them all exactly the same time, because more fingers on the barrel, more chance of having an error, I suppose. But yeah, it's too weird for me to throw from there. Just doesn't feel right at all. But there you go, it's a long dart, And there's something there if you like a long dart and you're a front gripper. I think a front gripper gets the best grip wise. Middle grippers, certainly the best balance, but not as much grip there. And for rear grippers, like I said, if you're a player that likes to spread your fingers along, it's probably going to work well for you. So there you go, that's the Target Bradley Brooks darts. Again, another long barrel dart. So if you like your long barrels, then great. I think for grip, front grippers are getting the best out of it. Middle grippers certainly best for balance, but just not enough grip there. And for rear grippers, it's kind of a bit in between, but if you're one of them players that like to spread your fingers along, then maybe worth a look. But quite a nice sleek looking dart, and like I said, it's kind of similar to the old Barney darts, but maybe a little bit sleeker and longer. So I'll leave you with the gallery so you can have a closer look at them. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so, and I'll see you on the next one. Happy darting.